got $1 billion, but I got a screw loose to the people that see the world just like the news do. While you stunting on the block, you can invest that money, get funded by some stocks. I'd rather make a punchline than punch into a clock. Life is hard, but you won't change it just wishing on a star, cause you can miss this like you in the dark. This beat is intimate, so you can really feel my heart. System built for us to fail, but somehow we all prevail. By the time I was 17, man, I thought I'd be in jail. Cause we moved out to the burbs and still get cuffed up in a cell. Most are blind to this world, but this world, I see it well.
It's the city of rock and roll, and this place sure is rocking as they await the start of this one. We're here at Huntington Bank Field in Cleveland, Ohio. Today, a battle out of the AFC between the Denver Broncos and the Cleveland Browns. Everyone's still celebrating the return of regular season football, and we're away in week 2. Oliver with the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. And he's got 6 yards on that carry. It's 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play, but whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
They take the handoff. Now Nix. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. They give up the middle to Harvey. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Staying on the ground here with Harvey. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Shotgun snap to Nix. Completed over the middle. And he's got it up to midfield and into Browns territory.
You get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
He's going to have this one down to the 20. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
The Broncos into the red zone for the first time. They've got 1st and 10 from the 20. It's Harvey straight ahead. He sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Nick's looking to throw. Oh, on him quick there. They bring him to the turf. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
3rd down, Browns opting to go with a dime set defensively. 3rd and long for him here. Complete beyond the marker. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos finish up an excellent opening series. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10. To the air, lands. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time, and it sets up 2nd down. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Blue 32, set, huh?
Here's Lance now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
Hey, red. Blue striker. Ready.
To the air on 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contest. Well, partner, I know you love your baseball analogies. That's 3 strikes right there. And this offense 3 and out to begin this game.
And I think next drive, play number 1 should be a run. What do you think?
Yeah, I completely agree. Good call. Takes it in at the 26. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35.
Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Harvey. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one with that 2nd and 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
Back now, pressure coming. Pressure coming, and he's taken down. The Browns got it. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Now for that defense, who puts a sack on the board.
Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
And this one never had a shot. It's well over the goal line and the end zone entirely. That'll be a touchback. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Yellow, 43. Shovel, 38. Set, go.
They're going play action. Intercepted. Jonte Barron has it. And the Broncos are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. He got in front of that one for the pick. Looked like that's the receiver it was designed to go to on that play, too.
Yeah, the QB just must have missed the lurky defender in coverage right there. That's where, as a QB, you've got to have the vision to not just see your route, but see those defenders in front of you. If you stare down your receivers in this league, turnovers follow.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
They went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13.
Ready.
Nix from the gun. On the move, headed right. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Four downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. From the red zone on 1st. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. So they fire for the end zone on 1st down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on 2nd and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal. Giving this to Harvey. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here.
That result right there probably takes the run out of the picture on 3rd and goal. But maybe it doesn't. Maybe this offense is looking at this at 4-down territory. This is where the fascinating mind games go.
They've held him out twice. Here we go. 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, it's Nix. And the Browns get there and take him down. And the defense a down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal.
This defense could not make a bigger statement out of the gate with this game. Man, the lead up to a ball game, trash talk. Right things said in the paper, bulletin board material, whatever it is. This defense took something personal, Kate, and they are taking it out on this quarterback. in that close in the red zone, you know they're upset they couldn't finish the drive with a touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line.
Ready,
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Set, ready. 33, yellow. Striker, 3-3. Ready?
Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive.
A good RPO play, it takes a lot of time. Proper decision-making from a calm, cool, collected offense. Oh, that one didn't have any of it.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Let's go. Yellow, 22. Set.
Lance. Has him on the quick hitter. Decent gain here, but short of the first. So they'll get to scheme about this 3rd down call for a bit. That brings us to the end of one. It's a 10-0 ball game. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. We're ready now for the 2nd quarter. Browns in control of it. They're looking down a 3rd and 3.
Black Ultra, 60 red. 60 red. Set, cut.
Back to throw, it's Lance. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
He's brought down before the return gets far.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10. Play action with Mix. Lasers this one deep down the middle. They connect on the deep shot. And this will reach the opposing 25-yard line.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were. And the QB just nailed it.
And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. From the secondary, Grant Delpit on the tackle.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Harvey once more. And he's going to work it to the 20. Brought down by Jerome Bland.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
That's caught for the first. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Dude, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week during practice. The both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope we have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully, and the tight end, the beneficiary.
Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal. Harvey will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
To throw, here's Nix. And he's got it. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos make it a 16-point ball game. Ryland now for the extra point.
Chad Ryland for the extra point.
Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Broncos take a 3-possession lead.
17. Browns nothing.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
Throwing his Lance. That's going to be incomplete. First time he's looked his back's way this game, but no results yet.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Come on, set. Trouble, 38-50. Green. White. Blue striker. Needle blue. Ready?
Now it's Lance. Finds a seam down the middle. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
That's good for a Browns. First down.
Ready?
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here we go, set. Hunt.
Here's Lance. Nowhere to go with it, so he's just going to throw this one away.
It's now 2nd and 10.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Set, ready. Red, 38.
Sticking to the air here. Fits it through the middle. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
And the Browns, first down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Ready. Set. 52 blue. Set, cut.
From the red zone now. Now trying to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
2nd and 3 now.
Let's go. Blue, 32. Cut.
This one's to Slayton, left side. And he's out just before he can hit the end zone, but what a nice 1st and goal here from the 2.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Ready. Set.
Robinson is in. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Quite the throw from him on that play, Brock. I gotta say, he looked like he'd make quite the emergency quarterback for this squad if the need ever arises, huh?
And Kate, I know how this plays out, all right? They worked on it all week. He showed out during the practice week on the practice field, and now he just showed out when it really mattered, and everybody's going to hear about it, and they don't mind, because you're absolutely right. That was a dime for 6.
17. Round 7.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Return starts at the 3. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. On the handoff, here's Harvey. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 6.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. I'll run with Harvey. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
So 3rd and 6 on deck, Brock, as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Hang with us. More football in Huntington Bank on its way. Six yards to go here. It's 3rd down. Throw here. 3rd down. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3-and-outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
And, oh, just a hair too much on that kick. The punt lands in the end zone. This one's coming out to the 20. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Come on, set. 45, white. Black Ultra. Ready.
Looking to throw Lance. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him out after the gain of 9.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable. And it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Here we go. 10 black. Ready.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. We look underneath here. Robinson. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
We've set it downs for him from the 31.
Let's go now. Black 40. Hut, hut.
They'll throw it here on 1st. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Ready. Ready.
He's going to throw it again. Finds him on the slant. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Here's Lance now. Looking right, and he finds him. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line.
2nd and 11 at the 45-yard line.
To the air, Lance. Did not like what he was seeing, Bronson. He's just going to hurl this one away.
To the sideline
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Here we go. Put.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. They fake the handoff. Now Nix. He's throwing deep to the left side. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send it back to the line for second.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
So at the 20, here's second and 10. Not taking any risks here, keeping this one on the ground. And that one's forward for 1, maybe 2 yards. And it's Carson Schlesinger who got over there for the stop. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Third down, they need 7. They'll air it out on third. He has the first over the middle. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Shotgun snap to Nix. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. First time this game they've looked to him. So it'll be second down.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10. He's back to throw. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up fourth down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Jeremy Crawshaw out once again, punted away. To return, Adoree Jackson. And that kick a little too well struck. He drives it into the end zone for a touchback. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out first and 10.
Set. Yellow, 22. Ready.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure a nice little run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Ready, ready. 10 black, 5, 97. Hut, hut.
Now give left side. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
The beauty of defense tackles is they come in all shapes and sizes. From 280 pounds to almost 400 pounds in their football gear, Kate. But when you get one of those war daddies that can shed a tackle and create a negative loss like that, well, those guys are real hard to find.
3rd down, and they need to get 10.
Let's go. 52 blue. Ready.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. A lot of space ahead. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. They strike for 23 yards. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
Okay, ready?
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. 50, green. Set.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Has the hook up again to Njoku. And he's taken down at the 30. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's a Browns 1st down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 27-yard line.
Black Ultra. Ready. 45, white. Set.
Lance. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. David Njoku, the guy he was looking for. So it'll be 3rd down. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on 3rd down.
Let's go now. Blue, 32. Cut.
Quickly looking left, and it's complete. And he's tackled for no gain.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Schmidt connects, and that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
Nice to pay off any drive with some points. Able to trim the lead slightly there the first time out in the 2nd half. And even if they can't get into pole position, they just want to keep this thing close.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10. No run. This is Harvey. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. There's the fake. Here's Nix. Finds Mims. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They get 27 on the play. And that's good for a Broncos first down. So a fresh set of downs now from the 39.
And the Broncos first down.
First and 10. It's Harvey. Solid running here, and that's 9 yards as he brings up second down.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
At the Browns' 30-yard line.
Less than a ruler needed here on second down. There's a give to Harvey. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Ready.
Going to the ground again on first. That played good for, looks like about 6. Second down upcoming.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Pressure coming for Nix. Pressure coming, and he's taken down. The Browns got him. It's the 5th time they've gotten there for a sack in this one, Brock. And they're going to try for number 6 on third down.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
On third down, here's Nix. He brings it in. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. You've got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and come right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They've got 3 tight ends on this first and goal, thinking run or play action. Dobbins. It is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Let's see what they want to do here. It's 2nd and inches. Motioning the tight end now. Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. Getting in their own way, Brock, as they'll line this up 5 yards further back for 2nd and goal. Nix looking to throw. And the Browns get there and take him down. Quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
It's 3rd down and goal.
So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Broncos with the ball, trying to close out what would currently be a win. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. 3rd and long for him here. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that brings up 4th and goal. This is a very important field goal for Chad Ryland. This from 30 yards out. The kick by Ryland is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late. It puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 22, right, 95. Hut.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here we go. Yellow, 22. Blue, go. Set.
Back to throw, it's Lance. Finds him over the middle. He's right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Got it.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs.
Down. Yellow, 43. Hut.
3rd down give to Robinson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Go ahead. Find me an offense that won't take that type of efficiency on every snap. Listen, it was good execution, a quality gain, and it moved the sticks.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Let's go. Black 40. Blue striker. Black blue. Ready?
Now it's Lance. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Needle blue. 6. Mega. Hut.
He's going to throw again on 2nd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock. And physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Check. Red. 38. Set. Go.
Throw here, 3rd down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Three straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on 4th.
Set. Ready. 45. One. Set.
Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Tight end in motion left. Harvey gets it on the counter. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Offense there, Kate, went heavy with that 13 personnel. One back, 3 tight ends, and those 3 added blockers. Just the element they needed to spring that run.
First down, and they go right back to it. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line. It's defense all over this one.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Second down, gave to Harvey. Ran into a wall that time. Couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So third down now.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Third and 10. Can this offense get it done? To the air on third and long. On him quick, and they bring him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. Ooh, baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. So that's all the way over the end zone for a touchback. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Here we go. Set. Red. Sight. Yellow. 43. Ready.
Throwing his Lance. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up second down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
I'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion.
Here we go. Here we go. Block. Set.
Another throw here on second down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Intended target there was David Njoku. So now it's going to be third and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Here he goes, third and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Need a touchdown and a field goal. It looks like they want the tougher part first. The offense going for it on fourth down.
Blue, 32. Hut.
They'll throw for it. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Harvey on the carry. And that run good for a handful as it brings up second down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now second and 5. Give up the middle to Harvey. And that one doesn't give him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's third down. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
And it's third down.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign where they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
For the 3rd time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. The kick by Ryland is good. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game and really leaves only one remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready?
They'll go play action. On target here to the Joku. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
To the air, Lance. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Pat Surtain has it. Has room down the left sideline. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown.
And there in Kate, right there, that's some of the danger of playing with desperation. You can't get every point back with one play, and that quarterback, we just learned a valuable lesson. Not only can you get not every point back, you just gave up 6 of your own.
We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Ryland now for the extra point. Near that right upright, but it sneaks in. And the Broncos push the lead to 20.
Chad Ryland to kick off.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
Set, ready. 60 red. Ready?
Back to the air following that pick 6. We look underneath here. Robinson. And he'll get it up to the 44. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 44-yard line.
Here's Lance. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 1.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs.
Ready, ready. Red, 38. Set.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Broncos get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception.
You could feel them, Kate. You could feel the convoy. They were going. They thought they might have another one, but unfortunately, not another touchdown. But you know what? Not going to stop them from celebrating in another big game-changing play.
Dobbins has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, with a very minimal gain.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal. Again, it's Dobbins. And this time he's in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos put up even more points in a win. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. And it's off the mark. The kick is no good, but I think they can spare a point or two given the size of this lead. Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line.
Ready up.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Ready, set.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Finds his back. It's Robinson. Gets some space around midfield. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Here we go. Hut.
They go play action on 1st down. Sends this to the end zone. And no one had a shot at that. It's at the back of the end zone, incomplete. And that throw doesn't lead to 6. And now they face 2nd down.
Let's go now. 45, wide, ready.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, 4th down coming up.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
They've got to go for it in his spot, Brock. This is 4th down.
Come on, set, hut.
They're going to try to throw for it. Brought in by Slayton. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. How about 19 yards on 4th down, partner? And the call to go for it pays off.
Ready,
The offense is set. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Yep, hut.
Lance. And they pick him off again. Pat Surtain has it. And the Broncos have it after forcing his 4th INT of the day.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
He's getting on the ground here with Dobbins. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
So the Broncos ride out of here with a win on the road. And this is a game that proves every Pee Wee and Pop Warner and high school coach across the country correct, Brock.